So is Barcelona ready to win it all this year? And by win it all, I don't mean just like La Liga, Copa del Rey, because honestly, we win that almost every year, and that's not really the issue. But we know the issue is the Champions League, and personally, I think we are ready because after everything we've seen this summer, the signings for Barcelona, and even the signings for other teams, right? I think Barcelona definitely made the best signings out of everyone. And people are gonna say, well, they didn't get a center back, which they needed. They still haven't got a striker. But the thing is, the way this is me personally, I actually prefer Barcelona to not even play with an actual number nine striker. Hear me out. PSG just won back to back. They don't play with an actual striker, right? They play with three players up front. That could either be Cava, Dembele, Due, Barcola plays there sometimes. None of them were actual number nines, but what they brought was pressure, right? Once they lost the ball, all three of them pushed to recover that ball, right? And then the midfielders, Vitinha, right, John Neves, they actually benefited from that. You can see in Portugal, they didn't really do much because they didn't have that threat up front to pressure, right? So I feel like that's what Hansi Flick was missing, right? They say the high line, you live by the high line, you die by the high line, right? But to play the high line, you need the pressure consistently, not just from the midfield, not just from the defenders. The first people that got to pressure is up front. Rafinha brought that, right? But he was a little injury prone, so that's tough. Lamine Yamal, he can at times, for sure. Lewandowski didn't bring that. Ferran Torres, he can, but then offensively, he doesn't give you much. So I'm kind of glad he left. Honestly, I'm glad. Bye. Sayonara. But now, when you bring in Gordon, he's on 110 every single game, like Rafinha. Adeyemi, same thing. He's at 110 every single game. So now you have that pressure going forward. You don't have that number nine like you did with Lewandowski, but I prefer you distribute 30 goals between three players than 30 goals with one player. It's just more balance. And now, Rodri. Let's talk about Rodri. Rodri just came back from a great performance in the World Cup. And he won the best player in the World Cup, but honestly, realistically, I don't think he should have won it. It should have been Messi. Let's be honest here. Or even Mbappe. But mostly Messi, because Messi did it on his own. He carried Argentina. If you take out Messi out of Argentina, they don't get anywhere. You take out Mbappe out of France, they still have a crazy team, right? Rodri had a great tournament, but I don't think he should have won the Golden Ball. But whatever. Anyways, with Rodri being there now, you could say that the defense needs help still. They don't have a center back, but with Rodri being there, it's gonna help out Kubarsi a lot, and whoever the other center back is. I'll make another video about what I think the starting lineup is. I'm currently watching the John Gamper Trophy game. It's like a friendly game, nothing crazy, but I'll make a video about what I think is the starting lineup. But Kubarsi for sure. The other center back, who knows? I'll let you know. But I think whoever it is, Rodri's gonna help them just succeed. He's gonna be able to help them. Pedri won't have to drop so much. He can be more creative now. And you can say Pedri and Rodri don't really mesh together. We've seen it in Spain. All right, but before the World Cup, they were. At the Euros, they were doing great. World Cup, Pedri, he just wasn't fit. Let's be honest. He's come back from injury. He wasn't fit. It just wasn't clicking for him. That's not their fault. At the end of the day, great players are going to play with great players, and they're going to figure it out. Right? So, I think this season is just, if you don't win the Champions League, I think it's a failure. You have to win it. You can't, if you lose, you can't be like, oh well, we didn't have a striker. Oh well, we didn't have a center back. Nah, you gotta figure it out. You got the signings. You got all these signings you wanted, signings you needed. So now you gotta just make it work. And I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather lose La Liga this year, but make sure we win the Champions League. I think we have to win it. There's no way around it, and I think we will. I think we have the will. And again, this is all before injuries, right? Because who knows what can happen in a month? Someone can get hurt, God forbid. Let's say at the end of the year, if everyone's healthy, blah blah blah. I think we can win it. We have the best midfield. I think we have the best front three going forward, and that's subs too. The only thing is, again, injuries. PSG have the luxury to sit players for their league. Like, we don't have that luxury because we still want to win La Liga, right? So we have to play week in and week out. PSG can literally have a separate team for the league on, and they can win it regardless. And then their main team can just focus on the Champions League. And, that's just the league they're in. That's just how it is. You can't do nothing about it. But I think Barcelona definitely have the quality. They definitely have the team. They have the coaching staff. They have everything to win it. So I know I said, is Barcelona ready to win it all? And by win it all, you might think, La Liga, Copa del Rey, Supercopa, Champions League. In my eyes, win it all means the Champions League. We've won La Liga back-to-back. We've won many Copa del Reys. We won the Super Cup. We know we can win that. But to really be successful, I think we have to win the Champions League. So by win it all, I mean let's win the Champions League. But that's my take. Again, I think Barcelona have all the tools to win it. I'm praying and I'm hoping they do. Because if you don't know me, I am probably the biggest Barcelona fan you will ever meet. Anyone can tell you that. So, again, that's my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Is this Barca team ready to win it all? Or do you guys think we're getting carried away because of these signings? You let me know. Again, thanks for watching. Mauro Talks FCB. I will be dropping another video about what I think my actual starting lineup is for the year. And this is a starting lineup for like the big games, right? Not just like a regular Copa del Rey game. No, this will be our premium starting lineup against top teams, biggest competition, biggest games. This is the lineup that I expect. I will be dropping that soon. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.